Hey guys, and welcome to a new World of Tanks gameplay video. Um, for this video I'm going to do something a bit different. Instead of just one battle, I've made a compilation of couple low tier Arti battles where I'm just messing about with some heat ammo. And I find the trick with that is to platoon with higher tier tanks, preferably tier 7, so that you get a lot of tier 9 tanks. You can Bison with heat ammo, which has 232mm penetration. You can easily ban anything up to tier 9. Well, actually tier 9 is not that easily, you'll need a bit of luck. But low tier battles with Arti I find really annoying because little tanks with little HP, they usually go all go very fast. It's as an Arti, low tier battles are just not good fun in my opinion. But at the same time you want to keep the tier limit to a maximum of tier 9, because tier 10s really become too difficult to penetrate for a Bison with heat shells. Yeah, here I'm really lagging a bit, and so I'm platooning up with my buddy Genesis and his Comet, which is a tier 6 British medium. And the Bison, this is actually a video from quite a long time ago, somewhere the end of October, like 2 months ago or something. And I originally wasn't planning on posting this video or these videos because they aren't that good, result wise or gameplay, skill demonstration or whatever. But I've just noticed my internet is going at some good speed, and instead of it taking 6 hours to upload a video, you can see I've already uploaded 2 other videos tonight. I want to take full advantage of my internet speed now, so I've been uploading videos like a maniac. I thought these low tier Artis with heat shells are some of the best fun you can have in this game, and I really wanted to share that with you guys. All you need is a Bison, or an SU-26, or a grill. The reason I actually bought Bison is because it's really often used in tournaments on certain small maps like mines. It does 300 average damage per shot with heat shells, 232 millimeters average penetration, so you can really damage tier 8 tanks. But the best thing of all is the shell trajectory. It's like a javelin and the anti-tank missile. It flies into the air, and at a certain point it just falls out of the sky almost vertically. It looks like that. So you can really hit tanks that are in Arti cover for even American Artis. And that's really lovely, because then people they stay stationary, they think they're in Arti cover, and then you can hit them. It's just so much fun. And so yeah, here this is quite a long time ago, and as I said, I bought the Bison because it's quite often used in tournaments, and I wanted to give it a try, see if I'm good with it. And here in these videos I'm still learning my way through it. What is the shell velocity and all of that stuff. Just getting familiar with all the characteristics.
We nailed it back.
Also, the crew isn't at 100% yet, if I remember correctly. And his 30 keeps moving randomly, which is really annoying.
Enemy is hit.
And you could see in the beginning of the video, all the other guys on my team were laughing like, "Oh, look at the Bison."
They're hit.
Yeah, this T-26, that's really annoying. and people who regularly play Arti know that feeling that a tank is stationary for like 5 seconds, and finally you're aimed, you fire, and just as you fire, he starts moving again, and you miss. Just the most annoying thing that can happen when you're playing Arti. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, people in the beginning were always in most high tier battles when you enter with a Bison or an SU-26, they're always laughing like, "Hey, tier 2 Arti, what's he gonna do here?" You know, with a bit of bad luck, you'll have someone on the team who thinks you're screwing the team over, and they team kill you because your friend brings a low tier tank into the game. But then when you really start doing damage, it's just so much fun.
Enemy is hit.
The only time that I ever had more fun in this game
Enemy is hit. They're knocked
was
out.
when me and Kato and Xena, a guy from EF Fever, we came up with the idea to get 3 tier 8 Arties out in random battles and do AP only rounds, so only taking AP. And the obvious choice then is to take a 261, but at a certain point I came up with the idea to take a T92 out in an AP only battle, and we were on Himmelsdorf, and I one-shotted like 5 tier 8 tier 9 tanks. Just the most hilarious thing that the most fun battle I've ever played in this game, and I still have the replay, but I never got around to recording and uploading it, and it's now like 2 patches ago, so if I wanna re-record that replay and put it on YouTube, I'll have to find me an older version of World of Tanks just to be able to watch the replay. But I'll try it, to do that, because I really would like to show you that replay. Here, what I did was
Bailout. This vehicle has had
I
it.
should have maybe gone back to like B6 behind that ditch and shoot those tanks, but the thing is that they were all so high health, and an E75 and IS-8 are really hard to penetrate for me. Only a good dose of luck to comfortably damage those, and I was like, there's no other tanks here. I guess I'll be the one spotting and let our bigger artists do some more damage. But anyway, this game was lost. This game was lost anyway. No matter what I would have done, I couldn't win this. Yeah, and here I'm kind of guessing, kind of losing my temper, calling the rest of the team idiots. Don't take that personally. I call everyone idiots. People, well, my own clanmates call me idiots call me an idiot all the time when I do stupid things. I call Genesis an idiot about twice a day. If I do something stupid, feel free to call me an idiot. Don't take that too personal if that ever happens to you. But it turns out that I did actually do more damage than any other tank on the team in that previous battle, except for one of those M103 guys, the one from 1PAD-X. He did about 2.3k damage and I did 2.2. But apart from that, I did the most damage of the whole battle, which is pretty hilarious in a tier 2 Arti in a tier 9 battle. And now we're on El Halouf encounter battle, and this is going to be quite a long battle and not actually that good for me, but it does give you a good impression of how the Bison works on big maps like these. You really have to be almost on the front line, because of the Bison. The range is only like 600 meters or something, which is really, if I would be standing in A0, I would be barely able to shoot E5. The range is just that bad, and that's why it works best on little small maps like Ensk and Mainz and Himmelsdorf, White Park, maps like that. And if you come on maps like this, like really big maps with a Bison, you'll have to really be on the front line, almost like a TD. Just make sure that you're not spotted, but at the same time stay as close to the front line as possible. Also, if you're gonna play the Bison in tournament, it seems a good idea to me. I've never played my Bison in tournaments actually, but it seems a good idea to me to take not only heat shells but also a couple normal HE shells, like 2 or 3, just for in case you have to reset your cap or something. And with heat shells, there's always a possibility that you'll bounce. And the Bison actually has quite a. The HE shells actually do quite a lot of damage. So you'd have to be really unlucky to bounce an HE shell on a tier 8 tank. You'll at least do like a little amount of damage, like 20, 30, I don't know. Here I'm trying to help out Genesis in his comment, but there's little I can do, there's little he can do here. He's,
They're hit.
I mean, 2 tier 8 tanks, well, without backup we can't do anything. I can't help him. He's probably not gonna survive, but I'm doing what I can.
Enemy is hit.
And those tracking shots are really annoying. And there a miss. You'll see that the Bison, it reloads really fast. It reloads in about what, 12 seconds, I think. 12, 30. I'm not sure about that. Of course, with you know, brothers in arms, a case of no, what is that? Increased combat rations? No, you know, the crew enhancing skill consumable. I'm not sure what it is on the German tanks. You can always shave a couple seconds off, which can always comes in handy. But in random battles, my basic setup is just rep kit, med kit, and oil, and then my equipment are camo net, artillery shell rammer, I think, and gun lane drive, which is just your usual basic RT equipment setup.
Gotcha.
But again, if you're an RT enthusiast and you want to have some fun, I really recommend, and you've got some spare cash, you know, some spare credits, I really recommend buying a Bison, loading it up with heat shells, and ask a clanmate or a friend of yours to platoon up with a tier 7 tank, because it's just loads of fun. Even if you're not doing, you know, huge amounts of damage, just the feeling that you're a tier 2 tank in a tier 8, tier 9 game and you're absolutely blasting tier 8s away. What I also like about the Bison or Bison is the sound of the engine. It's that purr. It's like prrrr. It's so cute. It reminds me of the olden days of when I just started playing World of Tanks. You know, everyone remembers those days. You know, the first 2 or 3 days that you discovered the game. and I was just immediately addicted to it. And you know, when you're a noob yourself, you don't care about bad players on the team and stuff like that, and it's just great fun and nothing but great fun. And playing little tanks like these, it just reminds me of those days. Makes me smile again. Makes me forget all the idiots in the game.
They're hit.
And I'm gonna warn you as well, because even though the Bison is a is the tier 2 Arti, the premium shells, the heat shells, they do cost, I think it's 12 gold each, which is more than a tier 10 heavy. Of course, I'm buying them with credits, so times 400 was the equivalent, 4,800 or something per shell. That's
Penetration. Enemy
quite a
vehicle
lot.
knocked
I don't
down.
expect, you know, cheap gold ammo fun. That's a lucky track, an unlucky track shot, because he would have been dead. And here you see he's completely out of range. That's how bad the range on the Bison is. Listen to that engine and those tracks. It's so cute. Yeah, here I was perfectly aimed for that VK-36, but he changed direction exactly when I fired, so I missed him. That's really annoying.
They're knocked out.
The one thing I don't like about these kind of tanks is that you don't actually see the crew inside it. It's like a ghost tank. Would be fantastic if you could see like crew members, you know, standing on it, loading the shells and stuff. But next, let's go to the next video. Here I'm playing the Su-26, which is a pretty useless tank, but it's just great fun with heat shells, and I'll be demonstrating that in this video, because it has a turret, and the rate of fire is about 7 seconds or something with 100% crew. At this point, my crew on the Su-26 is only slightly over 75%, because I just bought it when I recorded this video, or you know, when I just played this battle. I mean, but I just ammo racked the Type 59 from full health. I mean, that's just it's. And Johnny is like, what the fuck, seriously? He's typing because our TeamSpeak server actually
That one
crashed
didn't
for a
go
minute.
through.
Yeah, I'm saying elite hacks for the win. Of course, I'm not using hacks. There's no hacks for all of tanks, but it's just that was just a kind of shot that makes people say you fucking cheater.
Looks like that one went right through.
Tier 2 RT1 hitting a tier 8 tank. Just fucking funny. It's not very fast, the Su-26. And also on the Su-26, the range is about maybe slightly better than the Bison. So you'll have to be, you know,
Enemy is hit.
on a larger map, you'll have to be staying on the front lines a bit more. And the Su-26 actually, even though it's a tier higher than the Bison, it actually does less damage and has less penetration than a Bison with heat shots. But it does get about twice the rate of fire. It's like 6.5, 7 seconds, which is just insane. You can really do huge amounts of DPM with it. You can see on the hit counter on my top left corner of my screen, the blind shots are not taken into account, so I'm now currently on 2300 damage, 2351 to be precise, with that 1300 health from that ammo Type 59 added to it. So you see, if you don't miss or bounce too many shells, you can really do a huge amount of damage with low tier Arti and high tier battles.
Enemy is hit.
Another unlucky track shot.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
And that was the last shot I would get on target, so at 2946 damage with a tier 2 Arti and a tier 9 in a tier 8 battle, which is not down to my skill. It's just this thing is so completely OP with each shells.
We didn't penetrate.
And if you want to
their
have fun,
armor.
this is you should really try this. It's madness, sheer madness. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll enjoy your little tanks as much as I enjoyed mine. And I'll see you guys in the next video.